So, suspect has been arrested. We'll see how this goes. Get set up as people start coming in here right now. People are saying that the reality is it's not really him. So let some people start to come into the live stream today as we've been off for traveling, doing a lot of cool things. Obviously, not in the studio, traveling around all the way up north through all the states. We're back down in Miami right now, and there's a lot of shit going on. So I'm going to start letting people come into the live stream. I have not been live for a couple weeks. We have, like I said, been traveling for a while. So I'll let people start to come into the live stream. When you come in here right now, put on there, what's going on. Chrome, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Just turn the damn live stream back on. It's been a couple weeks. We got a lot going on. I know the Cowboys game is going on right now. Let me put in the damn chat. What's up, Chrome? How you doing, brother? People coming here right now. Nathan's in the building. Welcome to the live stream, Nathan. How the hell are you guys doing? Listen, do you think that they got this guy right? And can you guys hear me okay in the chat? Let me know. They arrested this man, and people are like, no, this guy's not the real guy. Look, I looked at some of the pictures, and I'm starting to think, I don't know, maybe they didn't get the right guy. But at the end of the day, United Healthcare CEO, ex-CEO, Brian Thompson, killed in Manhattan. They later fined the suspect a tip-off from McDonald's. Okay, from McDonald's. Barbara, how the hell are you doing? Welcome to the damn live stream. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm so sorry. I have been traveling. I've been all over the place. I got a lot of stories to tell you, but we got to catch up. And I got the link to call people in today. We're going to do our little power hour. Everybody, if you're in the live stream right now, hit that damn like button. We have a lot to talk about in the chat right now. Do you think they got the right guy? We're talking the ex-CEO of United Healthcare, massive company, murdered in Manhattan, literally on the streets of Manhattan. It isn't like he was murdered in a crazy little awkward spot. Murdered. The guy is there's a freaking manhunt for this guy for days. And then all of a sudden you think this guy will just casually, near a McDonald's. Like, don't you think that, after days, he's got all the weapons on him. They're saying he has the gun. They're saying he's got all this excess, all the fake IDs and all this shit. Don't you think? And I'm just saying, this guy was apparently valedictorian, went to Penn, was top of his class, was one of the, brightest, I guess, if you want to say, students. Why would he keep all that shit on him? I don't understand that. Why would he keep all the evidence on him? Is just something is not shaking right with me right now. Something is not shaking right with me. Can you guys hear me okay? Put a Y in the chat right now if you guys can hear me okay. Because I got some questions as people start to come into the chat right now. And I'm sipping my coffee. I just made this coffee here for the live conversation tonight with some friends, family, people coming into the chat. I have been gone for a freaking while. It's been 2 whole weeks. I went all the way up the damn coast, all the way up to New York. Was up there with friends, family, doing the damn thing, spanning the studio, doing what we're doing. I want to come on here and talk about this because the shit is getting real interesting to me right now. I'm just going to call it like it is. You got, 26-year-old guy. Why on earth would he decide to take out the CEO of United Healthcare? I'm conflicted by this. Now they're saying the guy is involved with, was a big fan of Diddy. How does this whole Diddy thing, and then top CEOs, the CEOs are stepping down. The CEOs some of them are getting in trouble. The CEOs got a lot of shit going on, these massive companies, and now the CEO gets gunned down. And they're saying this gentleman who did this was, quote unquote, a big believer of Diddy or XYZ. So what I'm saying is the shit is getting super confusing to me right now. And I got to tell you, I had tons of messages from people when I wasn't on the live stream. I had tons of messages from people, and I like coming on here randomly and bullshit, and it's way more fun to talk about random conversation. And we had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in the last one. And what's going on is every time some shit pops off, we got to get on here and talk about it because I'm just telling you, the shit is getting more confusing. Day by day, this whole manhunt thing. Now they got this guy. I had a picture on here Valedictorian. This guy apparently was one of the smartest guys. And then here's the thing: the guy literally is on a there's a manhunt for days. Days. This guy is on the move. Gets arrested in Altoona, Pennsylvania, with all of the shit on him. You're talking. He has the IDs, the weapon that he used to apparently they're saying to assassinate, kill, murder, whatever, the former ex CEO of United Healthcare. Why would he keep in the chat? If you guys let me know, why would he keep all that shit in his pocket, in his jacket? Like, don't you think this man, being as smart as he is, if in fact he did do this, which I'm not saying that he did it in it, I'm just saying if he did do this, being as smart as he is, don't you think that he would toss that shit immediately? Like, you got a weapon on you that you used to do this. Don't you think that weapon would be in the water, in the pond, or somewhere immediately? Why would he be carrying this weapon all the way to Altoona, Pennsylvania from New York? So just so you know, in Manhattan, he crossed from Manhattan through New Jersey into Pennsylvania. And the guy had a lot of shit going for him, right? Had a lot of shit going for him. I mean, I'm finding some of this shit hard to believe. I'm gonna put in the chat, was this the right? Let me see, was this the right guy? Was this what? Oh, I'm all spelling wrong. Jesus. So I've been off for a while. I'm trying to get your take on some of this shit. Barbara said, Chrome said, yeah, the entire thing is crazy. Barbara said, I don't trust all we've been told. Chrome said, an employee at McDonald's spotted him. That's what I'm saying. Was it an employee though, or was it a customer? Because I was told it was an employee. I read about it, and then someone wrote employee, then someone else wrote it was a customer. It's like, you're at McDonald's of all places. Look, I get a quick cheeseburger, right? But I'm just saying, this guy, being as smart as this freaking guy is, apparently valedictorian, don't you think the first thing that, and I'm not saying that he did or didn't do it, let me be clear, but the first thing you think this guy would do would be ditch whatever the hell he used to do this shit on. Why would this man keep the shit that he had on him when this man was killed? That shit makes no sense to me. Something's not panning out. Nathan, what's going on, Nathan? How you feeling out there? It was an employee that spotted him, Nathan said. Nathan, what do you think about this? Tell me what you think. I mean, and here's the thing too. Why would this guy want this guy dead? When you look at the news, they're like, this guy, apparently, whoever the shooter was, waited for Brian Thompson, the ex CEO of United Healthcare, literally waited for this man the whole day for this. Was this whoever the shooter was, if it's in fact true, was he paid off? Bond's in the building coming in. We haven't been on here in a while. Bullshitting. Bond was supposed to come into the chat, hang out the night and bullshit. We'll be on the live stream. He chose to drink at the bar. Said book smart don't always equate to street smart. But yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Book smart. But it's like this man carried all the shit that was going to incriminate him all the way to Altoona, Pennsylvania. Like, this guy, like, the first thing you do, if you think about it, anybody that you see on the news, it's like they had to find the weapon. They had to find the murder weapon. This guy is walking around with the murder weapon the whole time. I find some of this shit to be confusing. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Crumb said, "How would they spot him with that blurry ass photo of?" They're like, "Witness. Here's the suspect that people are looking for." And there's a picture of this guy hanging up in the corner, like it's all blurred out. Nathan said, "I saw on the news tonight. I thought this was bad news for this man that got shot." Look, at the end of the day, say it was this guy. Why would someone want the United Healthcare ex CEO killed? He's not even the former CEO, the ex CEO, right? Killed. Why would they want him killed? Is it because someone didn't get healthcare? Is that what we're talking about right now? Is because someone was denied healthcare? Nathan said, I can't believe a 29-year-old teenager would do it. I think it was 26, I think. Bond said, LO, that is crazy. Went across 2 states with the murder weapon. That's what I'm saying. You mean to tell me the valedictorian, book smart, call it what you want, kills a guy in Manhattan, travels out of New York. This is in daylight. Travels out of New York, travels through through New Jersey. I hate to laugh about it. I'm not trying to laugh about what happened. I'm just saying this shit's getting a little awkward. Travels through New York, through the tunnel, over a bridge, whatever he did. Then through New Jersey, the whole state, all the way to Pennsylvania, all the way to Altoona, Pennsylvania, and carries the weapons with him the whole way. I'm saying something isn't adding up in this damn story. Miss Lex in the building. How you doing? Carol, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Let me know right now in the chat right now. Is this the right guy or the wrong guy? In the chat, let me know. Jamie, what's going on? People are saying it's not him, right? People, people are like, they're trying to arrest this man. What the hell's going on? We got more people coming to the chat right now. We appreciate it. Everybody right now, double tap the screen, hit that like button right now because we're going to run this up tonight. I haven't been on the live stream in 2 weeks. I apologize. I've been all over the damn place doing a bunch of shit, traveling for the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all you wonderful people that I didn't get a chance to talk to. We got Christmas coming up. We're going to have a damn good time. Mr. Ham in the chat. Yo, what's going on? Chrome said, when he knows there's a nationwide manhunt for him. That's it. The world is looking for this guy, a nationwide manhunt, a worldwide manhunt. This guy is walking around with the arsenal, the weapons, the murder weapons. Something doesn't sound right. Something doesn't sound right. What do you guys think about it? Jamie said, not sure, but he didn't get a plea and no bail. See this, Nathan, I thought I had verification next to my name. Nathan, yeah, what's going on, Nathan? You got to get that right. Nathan, you got to get out there and fix that, Nathan. That's if you're in the Mason mob. That's if you're in the Mason mob. Yeah, I've been on here in a while, so I apologize. People are probably like, what the hell's going on? But we're expanding the show. We got a lot of shit going on. We got live guests coming on. We got hip hop artists. We got NBA players. We got a lot of shit coming your way right now. And our studio is being updated. So you guys are going to see all this shit first and foremost. I cannot wait to launch all that we're going to do. But tonight, people, let's see what's going on right here. Devon said he never watched the first 48. RB said, good to see RB. What's going on? RB's in the building. I appreciate you. I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've been traveling, people. But I'm back. I'm home in my house. I got shit going on. We got a lot to talk about, and we're going to be dialing in tonight. We got this. We got alien conversation. We're going to talk about aliens tomorrow. Man, let me tell you something. I got on here. I was tired of a lot of traveling around, flying around. But let me tell you something. In the chat right now. Can you guys hear me okay? Put a Y in the chat if you guys can hear me right now. Hurry up, people. Put a Y in the chat right now if you guys can hear me okay, because I'm about to let some news be out there. And on top of that, the aliens are flying all over the goddamn sky. I can't figure out what's going on with the aliens. We're going to have to talk about that tomorrow. But the aliens are just, I got mixed feelings about the aliens right now. Risha, how you doing? Risha, we missed you. Welcome back. Amber, how you doing? Welcome back. We missed you. I have been all over the place, and that's why people are like, you're not going live today. You're going live tomorrow, and people are jumping on, sending me, and I apologize. But let me tell you something, people. The man that was arrested now, 26-year-old, I didn't say his name yet. I don't want to say his name wrong. Luigi Mangione. Let me make sure I get his name right, okay? This man is arrested. If you're just joining us right now, this man gets arrested for shooting former ex-CEO, okay, of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson. This man, and yeah, shout out to tattoo sponsor. I gotta say that. Shout out to the tattoo sponsor, Inkaholic. We really appreciate that. You can see the ink right there. You can see what's going on. We got the New York right there with the cross. We got the palm trees and all the stuff. Listen, people. What I'm saying is this: do you think they got the right guy? Something's not right. And then, okay, again, it was an employee of McDonald's that was told as a customer that was told as an employee. Randomly spots a guy who looks like the shooter. Boom, tips him off. They come get him. The guy's got all the arsenal. He's got the weapons. He's got the guns. He's got like some other shit. He's got 4 or 5, whatever, fake IDs. All this shit. Everyone right now, hit that like button right now. Tap the screen. If you're first time watching. If you've been here before, hit that like button right now. We're getting ready to get back to it. We got all the NBA playoffs coming up in the next year. We got NFL playoffs coming up here in a few weeks. We got to talk about tonight. What I want to ask you guys in here in the live stream right now, what I want to ask you guys is, why would someone want to kill a healthcare representative or a healthcare CEO? In the chat, someone let me know. It's got to be something. It's got to be because why? Because they didn't get healthcare. And we were talking about this earlier. Maybe a family member didn't get healthcare. But now they're saying that the gentleman was overly obsessed with Diddy. Let that sink in for 1 second. All these CEOs getting busted for all kind of random shit, big time people stepping down with this whole Diddy situation. And now this is a CEO, former CEO of United Healthcare, massive company, gets gunned down by a quote unquote valedictorian, a guy that literally smart as shit, got his whole future ahead of him, 26 years old, super smart, brilliant. And I watched a speech today of this guy talking. I watched a speech, and the guy was like literally standing up there in high school. This man was in high school. I saw a speech. The guy was like brilliant, speaking as if he was a graduate in college. So this guy apparently kills this man. If you believe it or don't believe it, kills this man. Remember what Carol said. This is about someone not getting health care. Oh shit. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people not getting health care out there. Devon said, I told you Diddy calling shots from the G. We got to talk about Diddy, Devon. We got to get on the chat and we got to have the whole conversation about Diddy and what's going on with Diddy because Diddy is doing things. A lot of people things are coming out, and Jay-Z, the whole shit about Jay-Z, we got to talk about that on here. But literally assassinating the former CEO, the ex-CEO of United Healthcare is like someone didn't get healthcare. Someone didn't get healthcare. Someone didn't get that transplant. Someone needed something. Shit didn't go down the way they thought it was gonna go down. Let's be honest. If you're in the chat right now, do they got the right person, people? In the chat, put a Y if you think they got the right person, put an N if you think they got the wrong person, and let me know in here why you think that. Legit. Like, what? This is the biggest damn story right now outside of Diddy. We had the whole Trump, right? Obviously, Trump was popping out there. You know how I feel about Trump. Beast mode. Trump, Kamala Harris, that was big time. Then the news flipped. Diddy was back and forth from Diddy to Trump. And then now all of a sudden, this shit's going on. Jay-Z's topic of conversation too. Everyone's talking about Jay-Z. God forbid NFL games on. People forget about NFL's even on. Cowboys right now. I'm watching the game. Cowboys Bengals. Cowboys down by 3. Now field goal's about to go through right now. Taking a look at it. 3:30 to go, I believe. Yep, in the second quarter. But what's confusing to me is this. I could see if this man was led by like a group of people or something happened that was wrong or something weird. This guy's standing there by himself, just unloading, fucking shooting. And then after he does that, if this is him, travels through state after state with all this shit on him. Let me see what Amber said. No, Nathan said, police said the shooter had mental health problems and issues and stole a bike. Amber, what's up, Amber? Amber said, I find it hard to believe an Ivy League graduate, okay, had an immediate family that didn't have coverage. That's true. Then it said, there are so many things not adding up. Friend maybe, mentally ill, paranoid, not enough out. Yeah, I agree with that. RB said CEO is meeting with Pelosi. Shit, limiting F sports. Look, that's a good point right there. That's a good point. Amber said, find it hard to believe that someone of this magnitude, like the kid, like obviously great in college or whatever, but it was the fact that the family had so much damn money compared to average family, right? Didn't have health care. So that was something that they're saying the family member should have been fine, you would imagine, right? From what we know, you would imagine. And then all of a sudden it's like, not getting coverage. I agree. I think that's probably not the problem with him. But it was, I saw it said paranoid, something going on. But it was the messages out right now about Diddy again. How can this relate back to Diddy? Is it something with the CEO? Is it something with the person? Like the shit's gonna come out. They got this guy arrested, and you look at the pictures. A lot of people are like, you could look at it from one angle and say, all right, it looks like him. And then someone else look at it and say, that looks nothing like him. They're legit, not even the same person. Just saying. Just saying. RB, what you think about this, RB? What you think about this? This is right now, so you guys understand, the most important news on TV is that a 26-year-old kid, basically, he's an adult, but call him kid, now has multiple felonies in Pennsylvania. Literally, how do you shoot somebody in broad daylight? Broad daylight, waited all day, shoot them, and then cross out of Manhattan through New Jersey into Pennsylvania. who just came to the house. Let me see if people keep coming in here. State after state after state, man. Manhunt, and the guy has all the weapons on him. Something's not adding up. And I would imagine literally. Let me see what Nathan said. Nathan said the man that got shot had 2 kids, and I think he was married too. Terrible. What's confusing though, what I got to keep going back to, and I think people in here keep going back to, is how can he go from Manhattan to Pennsylvania, right through New Jersey, through Pennsylvania, and then keep all the shit on him? So he gets arrested. They're like, oh, here's how we knew it was him, because he has the gun on him still, the weapon he used to kill the CEO, and then on top of that, he has all the fake IDs. He's got all this shit. You don't think he would just get rid of at least the weapon that he apparently would use? It's like imagine somebody stabs somebody, they just carry that knife for them for the next couple of days. Shit's not adding up. Shit is not adding up right now to me. What's going on, Risha? What you got out here? Amber said they said he was on a bus to Atlanta first. That's what I'm saying. He was on a bus to Atlanta. This man was traveling, no problem during daylight, just wherever he is. He doesn't have like a car. He's just what I find hard to believe is, how does a man like that not get a vehicle? Like you mean you're just on the walk? You're just on the walk, and you're just going through water and it's freezing cold. You're just out there walking around, living outside. You don't think this man would get some sort of a vehicle or something like that? If you're a valedictorian as smart as this man was, something's not adding up. Risha said, "I think he wanted to be caught." That's you think so? You think he wanted to be caught from the beginning, or you saying toward the end he was like, "I give up. I wanted to be caught." What do you think? What are you saying, Risha? At the end, or like when he first did it, he didn't give a shit? Limiting said Diddy though. I want to know where Tom Hanks is. Does anybody know Tom Hanks? I miss everybody on here. I got to tell you, coming on here every single day for a long time and then being gone for 2 weeks, people were sending me messages and emails and shit like, "What's going on?" I don't know what's going on. Still getting on. I'm trying to get my household in order here. Devon said, "So you think he's being framed?" That's the thing. Is he being framed? When you get framed, doesn't this shit happen from the beginning? Like, it's not like they try to find something that looks like after. That's like have to be planned out. I don't know. Something's not enough. Limiting. Hanks had some bad media on the dark web last year. Where is he at today? Tom Hanks did. Barbara said Hanks is in Greece. Look, Hanks is gone. We're gonna listen. We got a live show. We're gonna be talking about all this. I had the whole thing on here written and saved on here. The thumbnail was the celebrities, like the celebrities that were said they were gonna leave if Trump got in. Why aren't they leaving? We're gonna have that conversation here soon. Nathan said the shooter was a graduate student that graduated back in 2020 and was spotted near McDonald's this morning and was arrested by police right away. He was charged with assault. RB says it's all a little too convenient. Right? Like the man just said, you know what? Nah, let me go to McDonald's and get like a burger. Everyone is looking for me in the whole world. I'm just gonna walk to McDonald's and get a burger, and something is just not right. Amber said here he was in the same class as Penn State as my cousin, but I don't think she knew him. I'm asking. Wow, that's what I'm saying. Valedictorian though. People, listen to this. I got a question for you. Okay, you do something wrong. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it was a knife, a gun, like a taser. Like it doesn't matter. If you're smart at all, right? The first thing that someone does is get rid of the shit that's going to incriminate them. Why would this man literally go through state after state and just carry all the shit that he used? I'm gonna just, it's the gun I use. I'm gonna bring that for the ride, and everything that I've been using, I'm gonna use all the IDs that I've been using to check in. I'll bring that too, and fuck it, why not? Like some shit does not add up to me right now. Yeah, I agree. Lemon is another sad story. It's one of these kind of things where 26-year-old guy, I say kid because I'm older than that now, but it's like the world ahead of you, great family, everything. then first off, we got to get to the question that people are skipping past the main question. Why the hell would he do that in the first place? Like people are so stunned by the stupid ending to the story about how he got arrested. Like McDonald's employee, this guy has all this shit on him that he used. All that shit doesn't add up anyway. People are already forgetting the main question. Why would this 26-year-old person actually kill a former CEO of United Healthcare? It's like this person would have had to like cut him off on a highway or did something to him out of pocket that people aren't talking about to get him to be mad at him. Maybe he has no idea he was the former CEO. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. If he knows he was the healthcare CEO and had a problem with healthcare, that's the thing. That's something. And then the next thing is, okay, say it's not that. He just had it out for this guy for whatever reason. Maybe it was a bar altercation. Maybe he got into an argument with him at the bar. Maybe it was something that that has nothing to do with healthcare. Maybe he just said, "I'm getting this guy back." Period. Let me tell you guys another story too. By the way, why I got you guys on here. I was driving. I'm in Miami, by the way. I was driving, okay, over to South Beach. Let me tell you this little story right now. Why I got you guys on here right now. I was driving over to South Beach, right? And this guy's pulling up behind my car, literally driving his. This is story time right now, guys. Okay, this guy's driving his damn car behind my car, close as hell, like to the point where if I even think about stepping on my brake, he's gonna run in the back of my damn car, right? So I'm driving. This guy is about, I want to say legit. He's like maybe like 8 feet behind my car, something like that. But I'm going at probably, I don't know, 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour. I don't know the exact speed limit, maybe 50, 60, whatever. Okay. Trying to think of the exact number. As I'm driving, this guy is so close to my car. I'm like slowing down little by little to be like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? So then he just, the reason why I'm going slower is people in front of me, there's traffic. I can't move. So I'm going little by little. And while I'm telling you the story, is there's a lot of mental people out there, people, and you gotta pay attention to this for a second. I'm driving, and as I get ready to just touch my brake a little bit, like, hey, chill. I'm trying to tell the guy behind me, like, calm down, you're going too fast in front of me. I got a lot of traffic. I can't move. So I'm trying to brake to let him know we gotta go slow here. Chill out. This guy last second hits his gas, floors it around my car, almost hits the car next to me, floors it around him. And he's pointing at me, whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what's going on. Like, I'm pointing at him, like, yo, you're out of your mind. The dude takes a gun out and points it on the window and hits the window like boom, boom, boom. I'm looking at the thing. And as I'm looking out the window of my car, the passenger side, I see the gun pointing directly across me like that. You're like, first off, I didn't do shit, number one. Number one, I didn't do shit. I didn't cut you off. I'm just driving on the highway going by the airport just like anybody else is, number one. So there's a lot of mental, like that man must have had a lot of mental issues because this is what I'm trying to get at. Like people have lost their damn mind in this world at this point. And a lot of people, there's financial concerns, there's living up to a standard concerns, there's relationship concerns, there's healthcare concerns, there's the fact that you want to have the best job in the world, and you're living up to this standard where I want to have the best job and I want the best school and valedictorian and whatever. If it was him, you have all these things that are going on in your mind, right? So a lot of people have a lot of mental stress, a lot of things happening at the fly, losing jobs and all this stuff. And I think people don't understand where the mental state is going with people. Like people really have a mental. And by the way, I'm looking at myself. I need a haircut, but people have people don't understand how mentally how crazy it is in the mind right now. People are going through a lot of shit, and when you tip them over the iceberg, it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm telling you right now. And I always hear the same sad story. Is this? Oh, that guy was a nice guy, and that girl was a nice girl, and yada yada yada. And all of a sudden, they're not nice anymore. It's they were so nice, and then boom, flip the script, not nice anymore. And the sad part is, a lot of people would argue he had a lot going for him. And if this is the actual shooter, if this is the actual shooter, then you have to admit there has to be something going on mentally, right? And I'll tell you right now, when I saw the guy point the gun up against my window or against his window toward my window, make that clear. I looked out the passenger side and he had the gun pointing at me. And I looked over at the damn window and I said, "Holy shit, this guy's pointing a gun at my car." And I said, Over what? I didn't do shit. This guy's behind me, about to run in the back of my car for no reason. I'm stuck in traffic. If I was going slow on the highway and I wasn't moving, this guy was trying to get around me, and I wasn't letting him get around me, and I was playing fucking cat and mouse or whatever you want to call it, and I was just I was getting over and getting over, whatever people do dumb shit, and he was mad. First off, that still is a reason to point a gun. But if he did that, I'd say I kind of asked for some shit, right? But if I'm not doing shit wrong and this guy literally almost runs in the back of my car and then pulls around me and sees he can't go anywhere either because traffic in front of him too, he can't even pass me, and points the damn gun at my window, the minute what happens to you is this: when you don't have kids, you're like Bobby Big Balls. You're like, oh, when you have kids, you wake up and you go, fuck, I gotta slow down because this is gonna put my kids in danger. You don't even think about yourself. People, if you're in the chat right now and you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. You guys are group me in the chat right now. Put a Y in the chat right now. Put a Y in the chat right now. Pitbull, mama in the building. We appreciate you. Let's go. So glad to see you. I've been gone for a couple weeks. I'm back now. We'll be live at nighttime every day as we get ready to expand the studio for the morning talk. We got live interviews coming on. You guys are going to love it. We got the sit downs. When we do the sit down, it's a full live interview, a full episode with a full sit down with special guests. You guys are going to love that. That's we're almost done. We're doing this for months trying to organize it. We're trying to get it all done here. Let's see what's going on in the chat right now. Benjamin Rivera said, Islam is the truth. Okay. That was interesting. Nathan said, the police said Luigi Mangione had 19 mental health issues and problems. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Well, here's the thing. If he has all of his mental health issues and all these problems going on, that wasn't really mentioned. But why would he kill the healthcare former CEO of healthcare? That's the thing. It isn't like he killed a classmate or randomly killed a teacher or something. You're like, oh, that was stupid. But you could put the connection together. Where do we get the CEO of United Healthcare? That's the question. I'm putting my glasses on for you people right now. Hold on a second. This is what I got to do right now. This is what I got to do right now because this is the part of the nightcap where we get on here and we really gotta dial it down. And why is that? Because your eyes get red at night. When you got a long day, you got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about. And the reality right now is this: if you're just joining us right now, the question is, if you're a valedictorian and you're that damn smart and that damn gifted, why on earth, if you happen to do the killing, why would you cut through Manhattan? I'm from Jersey, so I know exactly where he was. You come through Manhattan into New Jersey, all the way into Pennsylvania, and you carry the weapons that you used to assassinate the man. That is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. You mean to tell me that this valedictorian could be that goddamn stupid? And then people are like, and Reese just said in here in the chat that he wanted to get caught. Maybe that's the case. Because apparently, apparently, the McDonald's employee said, hey, there's a shooter right there. Lou is hanging out looking for a Big Mac. I hate to make it about a joke because the reality is this shit's not funny. The reality is there is a serious mental health issue, regardless if it's with the gentleman that they have as a suspect right now, that people are starting to say that it's not him, or if it wasn't him, it was somebody else. That person has a serious mental health issue. It isn't like they're playing basketball and they got no heated argument and the guy got mad, or they, something happened or it just showed up. This guy was waiting all day. This is people that were literally on the scene, said that this man was waiting all day to do this shit. That's the part that's kind of crazy. And looking at myself on here, boy, I need a haircut. I got to shave. I got to get my shit together. While I was traveling, I was doing the damn thing out there with the family up there for Thanksgiving. Did you guys go anywhere for Thanksgiving? In the chat right now? Where are you guys based right now? Drop it in the chat right now because I'm trying to see who's in the live stream right now because we're about to be back live every freaking day. Listen, tomorrow, people, we got sports. We got aliens in the conversation. We got Trump taking office here. Coming up, we're going to talk about Trump taking office. Oh, we got to hit that, guys. Come on, we got to put Trump. We got to put Kamala Harris. We got to have that conversation again. We can't forget it, right? We're going to have that conversation about Trump, Kamala Harris, as Trump gets ready to take office. Trump is getting ready to let the people know, okay, about the aliens. Trump is getting ready to let the people know the reality of what the government has not told us about the aliens. Let some shit out there. Okay, people coming to the chat right now. Blast Phantom, what's going on? Cam, what's going on? People coming to the chat right now. Let me read some of these messages right now. People Mom, Illinois, I love that. Barbara's in Chattanooga. Nathan said Maine. Cam said they found a gun with a silencer and a manifesto on him. It's him. Cam, that's what I'm saying, Cam. But what I don't get is how does a valedictorian, and I got to agree with that. Like, why would this man have a gun and a silencer? I got to agree with that. Why would this man, valedictorian, travel from Manhattan out of New York through New Jersey, all the way to Pennsylvania, all the way to Altoona, and carry the murder weapons in your pocket and silencer? Unless he had another target. If he had another target, that would make sense. But if you hit your target, what on earth are you carrying your damn murder weapon for you across state by state when you're the manhunt capital of the world right now? Everybody's looking for you. You walk around wearing the same shit with all the weapons on you and all the fake IDs. Don't you think you would get rid of that shit? Look, I'm just saying, RB's out there in Oregon. Boy, are they balling. The Ducks out there are going bananas. Going bananas. Crushed Penn State in the damn championship game. That wasn't even, shit. Oregon was out there doing it. Can't lie about that. Boy, them uniforms are tough too. Every year, uniforms are tough. We got a lot to talk about. Obviously, heading into the alien conversation is what I cannot wait to hear what you guys got to say about the aliens. Listen, people, aliens, are they here? Yes or no? Are the aliens here? Yes or no? I got to know because we're not talking about the aliens tonight. We're doing our power hour. We're talking about the manhunt, the guy getting arrested. You know, but aliens, the drones, are they drones? This guy might have been following. Listen, this guy, that got arrested, they said he crossed from Manhattan through New Jersey, Pennsylvania. That's exactly where the damn drones are. The drones, quote unquote, drones, UFOs, UAPs. I can't keep up. I can't keep up, people, with how much shit is actually happening. I can't keep up with how much shit's actually happening. If you're in this chat right now, smack the damn like button right now. If you believe in aliens, if you think the aliens are out there, hit that damn like button right now because we're going to be talking about that shit tomorrow. And I want to pass this video into the next people so they know to join us because the aliens, the UAPs, the aliens, the UFOs, I don't know what the hell's out there. But I will tell you this. There's a lot of shit going on. Oh, that's another question. Does the worker get the $50,000? That's another question, people. 50 bands is on the line. As soon as they dropped the 50 band, they were waiting for the 50. As soon as they said, hey, look, you find a shooter, you get 50 bands. Hey, I'm at McDonald's here. Yeah, I'm flipping burgers. There's a guy here. He looks just like, yeah, come pick him up. And where do I get my 50 bands? Right? That's what I'm saying. Cam, what's going on? Cam said, who said he was a big believer in Diddy? What are your sources? Random Twitter accounts. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. This is in the media. No, this isn't random. This is in the media. I'm gonna do that on the show. I'm gonna post some of that on there to show why they're saying this. They're saying that he was the word to be used wasn't a big believer. The word used was we think of the exact verbiage. It actually was almost like infatuated with, like the word that was used would be similar to infatuated with Diddy or something like that. But we do got to put that out there. And I do appreciate you second guessing that because people say a lot of shit on the live streams and we do got to clear that up. We got to show exactly where the sources are so people can see what's going on. But this is another CEO that the CEO killed, CEO stepping down, CEOs getting fired, CEOs involved in a lot of shit ever since that. So look, we got to keep it real. Christopher said, hi. What's going on, Christopher? How you feeling out there? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you. Amber said, Brazil, 1996. There is a documentary. Holy shit. Amari said, free Luigi. Should he get out? Should he get out? Mari, should they let that man out? Is he legit the killer? Yes or no? Barbara said, ET phone home. Something has to happen. Amber, Doc is a moment of contact. Wow. RB said, the view is mad. He wasn't white. Is that right? Is that right? Look at this. Look at this. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is why we're talking about this. Because McDonald's, an employee McDonald's, and I said it was an employee, then I said it was a customer. So I got to fix that in the description here. But I don't. If there's a world manhunt for you, I know you got to eat eventually. So people are like, why would he go into McDonald's? I mean, the man has to eat eventually. So how much food did he pack on him? Did he ration to be able to get out there? We know that he had his damn weapons on him apparently, and a silencer in his pocket, traveling state by state. And it's funny, if someone comes over and he goes, "Hey, excuse me, I want to talk to you." You got the damn silencer and shit in your pocket. Why would you have a gun, a silencer? People are saying that he was set up, framed. Do you guys believe that to be true, or do they have the right suspect? Do they have the right suspect? Yes or no, people? Put a Y in the chat right now. Put an N in the chat right now. If you think they don't have the right suspect, put N in there. I'm just trying to see what you guys think about it. This was a valedictorian. This is supposedly one of the smartest guys in his class. Was one of the smartest guys in his high school, right? Apparently grew up like Maryland. His family works in law. He's got tons of contacts. And why on earth would he kill a former healthcare CEO? Like, is this retaliation? Did he hear some shit and then he had to go retaliate? Is it he didn't get what he wanted? Is it he doesn't have healthcare, he's trying to get it? Is it someone that he knows was denied healthcare? Because the backlash is real. And you can get into an argument and you can have a discrepancy, you can get into a fight, you know, a little tussle with someone that you don't know who it is. But is this someone that he literally went after because of something that was going on? Now they're saying that this guy had some issues mentally. Well, obviously he's got some issues mentally to go get a gun and put a silencer on it and come back and kill. It was something with the girlfriend, something's gonna come out. We got to hear the goddamn situation. And I'm telling you right now, they got him in there. They're asking questions. He's got no bail, I guess. At the end of the day, he's gonna be in there forever if he did it. Because someone, the heat of the argument, something happens, someone gets a second chance down the road. But to be set up sitting outside of where this guy's going to show up at with a gun, a silencer, a bunch of other shit in there to make this stuff happen, premeditated, planned, lined up all day making this happen. It's almost like you're paid for this. Like you're like a real hitman. Like this man was standing there like a real hitman in New York. Again, shout out to Inkaholic. I gotta say, shout out to Inkaholic because the tattoos, the beast mode. I'm just telling you right now. If you come to Miami, anybody that's in the Mason mob, you get a chance to get free tattoos. You let me know, I connect you, and you get it lined up. Walk in and get tatted up. Now I'm not saying you get the whole damn sleeve. But you might be able to get a tap out session. You know what I'm saying? Get a whole forearm, maybe, whole side of the forearm, whatever the case may be. But Inkaholic, look them up, based in Miami, doing good work out here. But let me tell you something. The mental state, I think people have to start thinking about who you're talking to in real life. Like, we got to keep it real for a second. There's a lot of people walking around out on the street right now with a smile on their face that are not smiling inside. That's the reality. There's a lot of people out there that are not smiling inside, and they are a ticking time bomb. They're a fucking ticking time bomb, and people really don't take it that seriously. And I'll tell you the truth. Like, I'm one of those people that I thought, whatever. You talk shit. People having good days and bad days. You know, that's the hard part, and that's where I think the whole gun violence thing is a problem. That's why I think people are worried about that, and that's why people are always talking about Democrats trying to take people's guns. That comes up, in the picture now. That's going to be a whole nother conversation about, hey, now you see why they shouldn't have guns, and then the same. And people don't understand this. The same people that shouldn't have guns are still going to get guns anyway, and people got to understand that. That's one thing I think people got to understand. I'm not saying whether or not obviously we got a lot of issues with gun violence, whether it's in schools, whether it's shootings like this, big time shootings, mass shootings. All that shit's out there. I get that. But the reality is, this will start to be one of those things now where it's like, see, this is why we got to get rid of this. People are going to start saying that next. This is why I got to get rid of guns. And the reality is, if you go out there and try to take people's guns, the same people that are doing shit like this are the same people that will still get the guns, and then we won't be able to defend ourselves. That's exactly what's going on. And people watching this on live stream right now, you guys know what I'm talking about. And it's Monday evening right now. Hope you guys had a hell of a freaking holiday. Want to get on here and have that conversation with you guys because this shit is important. This shit is this news is starting to become so desensitized where, oh, another shooting, oh, another shooting, oh, another shooting, and the shit's actually not cool. Like there are so many shootings now that it's just like, oh, which one? Before it was like, holy shit. I remember you go back 10, 15 years ago, there's a shooting. People are like, holy shit, shooting. Now it's like, oh, which one? I sip on their coffee like that. Which one? I mean, yeah, and I like that. And then Risha just said that's true. Amber said there is a reason he 3D printed that gun. Wow, that's interesting too. Risha said, why was he arrested so peacefully? Right? It's like it was so strange. Shit is just strange, and that's why people tomorrow when we get on here, we're going to be talking about. Look, we got sports dialed in. We got and let me tell you how our show is going to change a lot. People coming on here, all the guests are going to be coming on. It's going to be a lot of fun. The reason why this show and why this channel is going to grow so much, you guys are going to see, is because we're not going to sit here every day and just talk about one thing or just sports or just politics or just that. We're going to hit the main topics. We're going to bring on guests that talk about those topics. We're going to bring on some cool people. I think you guys are going to really, really love. I think we're going to be able to dive into some story time, some cool conversations, call people in and bring them in the split view like this and get their take on it. I'm looking forward to doing that more. It's way more fun to be more personal. And then we have the live sit downs where I sit down in the studio and literally you see us both sitting there, not behind the desk, but literally full out there with whoever we're interviewing, having a good conversation, shooting the shit, having a drink, bullshit like normal people do. You're going to see some of that, similar to if you've seen a lot of stuff with Shannon Sharp and all the sit downs, similar to that. Stephen A, a lot of those sit downs. I will tell you this: I was notified by Celebrity Boxing, so let you guys know about that. I was notified by Celebrity Boxing to get into the ring to fight somebody. There's some cool stuff coming up like that, which I will slap the shit out of somebody if I got to, especially if it's payday. Let you guys know that shit right now. Whoever the hell that's going to be, they keep messaging me, talking about, don't want to get in the ring. I'll get in the ring right now. Show me the list of the people, and we're going to make that happen too. Let you guys know that shit's coming to reality, Celebrity Boxing. I will send you some of those messages as I start to get going. It'll build up pretty quickly. I will let you guys know some names as they keep hitting the damn messages on here. Stevie's girl, what's going on? Welcome. We missed you. I've been gone for 2.5 weeks. I'm back in action right now. We'll be back every single night having conversation. Tomorrow night, people, we're coming on here. We're talking some shit. We're talking about aliens tomorrow. I want to talk about aliens tomorrow. I want to know what the hell's going on. I want to talk about being abducted. I want to talk about people that have been abducted. We're going to talk about spacecrafts, UFOs, UAPs. We're going to talk about a lot of shit tomorrow evening. And we got a lot of guests who want to come on and talk about it. I have a girl that said that she was abducted. She's supposed to tell us the story. I'm excited to hear that shit tomorrow because there's a lot of shit popping off. And there's going to be a lot of fun on this platform. I cannot wait to get it under control. In this last year, we have a lot of expanding going on. So now we're about to get it done and get it rocking. Marin, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you. RB said, ask Canada how no guns is working out. Yep, exactly. Exactly. That's a big conversation. But I'll leave you guys with this because every night we're going to come on from 9 to 10. In the mornings, we're going to get back to our morning show as well. That will start up here this week, just so you guys know. Excuse me, we'll be rocking and rolling for our morning show. That will get rocking and rolling with more topics and live sit downs. We're getting back into the building. There's going to be a lot of conversation with that, a lot of people calling in. So as you see, I'm just sitting in my house having a good time. You know what I mean? Having a good time. Having a drink here. You know what I mean? And I got my coffee I'm sipping on too. Can't forget that. But we're going to get to all that rocking and rolling. I appreciate you guys. I just want to get on here and say, this man, valedictorian, if he did this, what a blow to his life and his future and his family, right? And then traveling from Manhattan through New Jersey, all the way through Pennsylvania, with all the freaking, like, you got the weapons with you in the silencer. You couldn't dip that. You couldn't drop that off on the way. You couldn't drop that off on the way. So if you do get, someone comes up to you and approaches you like, hey, how are you? I don't know. Or if someone tries to arrest you, like, I don't have anything. You mean to tell me that this man would be that damn stupid? What word can I use? Ignorant, uneducated. I don't know. What word can you use to do that? Something's not adding up. We need to hear more information, of course. If you're watching us live right now, hit that like button, double tap the screen. We're doing our power hour, we're getting on here, having conversation, story time, all that, and we're gonna get ready to build that shit back up. There's gonna be a lot of people coming into the chat. I'm excited for that. I think people that will start to join our platform more and more on a daily basis will see all the things that we talk about. It will get exciting with these random guests that will come on, and we're going to start hitting major points, major facts, and get into the main reason why we built the show in the first place. A lot of people will start joining us on there. So what I'm going to do right now, as I'm getting ready to jump in and watch the second half of the football game, hope all you guys have a hell of a freaking evening tonight. Let me see what you said. Reach said just like he was dumb to leave the phone and water bottle. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the? Something's conveniently fucked. Something is just not right. I'm gonna sit back. I mean, actually, let me end this poll real quick so we can see what people actually put in here for a live chat today. And the question was, is it the right person? Something's not right here. It was leading. Yes, it is. And no, it's not. People on here. There's a lot of people that are saying, no, it's not him. They're saying, free this man. It's not him. We're going to find out about that. If you're watching it live right now, guys, hit the like button. If you're watching it tomorrow night, if you're watching this live right now, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., jump on here, hang out with me. Remember, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., we're talking aliens. Tomorrow night, a lot of people are going to be coming in here. I got live guests coming on, talk with me side by side, bullshitting about it. We had a girl say she was abducted. I can't wait to hear that story. But we're going to be on here tomorrow night live, people. Make sure all of you join me tomorrow night. We're going to have a lot of fun. Get ready for the full entertainment. A lot of shit going on. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Go out there and watch the second half of the game. Cowboys game's on right now. Cowboys, Bengals, watch that game. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Have a great rest of your night. Have fun and keep update on this because I got to see what happens with this, man. I don't know if we did this shit or we didn't. We'll find out soon.